Cioè il problema non è l'arrivo di tot persone sulle coste italiane, il problema è che non vengono gestiti, non vengono smistati, non c'è nessun tipo di collaborazione con gli altri paesi.
Il sistema immigrazione è tutto, in generale in Italia è sbagliato, nel senso che i tempi sono troppo lunghi per avere il primo documento, i tempi per andare in commissione, stiamo parlando di anche 2 anni.
This place, in fact, when we reached here, we saw that there is life somewhere. We've begun to see life here, because life in Libya is like one in hell. Crossing to Italy is a very, very dangerous. A lot of people have lost their life in the water, but there is no choice. If Libya were to be a country that is having law, I don't think a lot of people will risk their life in this water. We were about 280 people in that camp. You stay there, they use you to make their money and will not feed you. I do have one bread, the short bread like this, for 3 days.
Every day gunshot. The day they killed those 16 guys in the prison, I almost collapsed. The guys, they were shouting, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. The inside the prison, they were making noise. The Libyan men just come, 4 of them just open for and look, everywhere was quiet. They leave those guys 3 to 4 days inside the prison. Just imagine when they kill people with blood, leave them inside the prison. My body was shaking. I can't tell you all what I passed through in Libya.
This car, for instance, I attempted to escape from their hand, then they held me, mercilessly beating. Anywhere. They tied me after I tried to escape. They tied me and hung me up. My legs were not reaching ground. Then they were just hitting me with this type of pipes. They starve you, they let you hungry, attack you for so many days, so that you'll be willing to pay money for them, then they can release you out. Or else, if they get any of their partners that is willing to buy, they sell human beings there. I was one of the 25 people that is sold for 5,000 dinars. As I'm speaking with you right now, there are a lot of people in there. My colleagues that I was there with are still dead. Somewhere 1 o'clock, they brought a cargo and load the 100 people inside with guns. They were using their leg to push us into the boat. Nobody knows how to even drive. They just use their hand and point one guy, you move on. The guy did not know how to even spark the machine. So one of them had to go into the boat and spark it.
They were being choked up, like 100 and something. When they push us, 2 guys came with gun and stole our machine. That if we don't give them, they will shoot the balloon to everybody will die. We stayed for a long time. Children were crying, mothers, women were crying. No food. Everybody was just crying. I was just praying inside my mind. I say, if it's the will of God, let it happen.
So we thought that was just the end of our life. But after 2 days, somebody just shout, "Local rescue!" As I hear that word, I began to cry. And my cry, he was even laughing. I was laughing inside my cry. Then I shout to the white man, please help me, I don't have leg. He saw the leg because I was naked. Inside the boat, I was naked. I was naked, no trouser, no shirt. Nothing.
For like 35 minutes, I was on that water. It got to a point the water was just taking me away, like I was just going. Until when they came to me and just picked me up. You know, we had lost so many people on the water. I saw so many people in the water, like 50, 60 people dead already. And when I got here, I sat down, I was thinking about life. I appreciate first and first that Italians actually welcome you, but if the 40% of the citizens of a country are unemployed, you, apart another youth migrating into the country, how do you expect to get a job? Because when you get a job, you integrate. They risk their life to come down to this place. These guys you see here, you know, they are not just a bunch of idiots. In this place, we have a plumber. In this place, we have a mechanic. In this place, we have a tailor. In this place, we have so many other professions like that. Now, what have this old refugee system done to actually help these guys develop these things they have? The only thing you tell them to do is to sleep, wake up in the morning and go to Italian school. And when they know how to speak this language, how do they use it? After you've been given a negative in the commission, then you're on your own. Now you throw them out of a project with nothing for 2 years. To me, it's like a waste of time.
Comunque è la mancanza di realizzazione. Tanti mancano, li vedi, gli mancano le forze, sono impotenti. Cioè sei qua, aspetti, non dormi la notte, vabbè, andiamo avanti 2 anni così. Penso anche per quello che molti ragazzi spendono le giornate magari a dormire, a star qua, a passare 24 ore con il telefono davanti a vedere video musicali. C'è un po' un peccato vedere delle persone qua così. Secondo me non sono realizzati in quanto uomini, non sono uomini qua.
If you are in a kind of place like this, you try and make yourself busy. You don't know that time is moving. But if you are not busy, if you are always sleeping, that is when you tire. Me, I'm not always sleeping. Sometimes I go far place where I don't even know. Yes, I go far place with my bicycle. Park my bicycle there, go to the garden, relax myself, spend 2 to 3 hours, come back.
I know whatsoever that becomes good is not really easy. Nothing good comes easy. Everything good have to be patient. And I believe my patiently will make me more faithful. I think my son is very fortunate that we are no more in Libya and we are here. Because if we were to be in Libya, it would have been very miserable. I will not be happy to see my son suffered through the same way I have passed. So I believe my son is lucky to be here.